Welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my fellow adventurers. Tonight we will be... Where did we leave off? Yes.
Oh.
We will rejoin our party approximately 2 days after they left the mountains to a gold mine with Donjon and the dwarven miners.
We brought them with us?
No, they're there.
We left them there.
Left them there, and they are at the mine, and the party is in Fandolin. And where'd it go? We are about 1 week out from... Where is it? Holidays. Midsummer. We're about 7 days out from Midsummer. And... I forgot to do this earlier. Yeah, okay. It is not.
Are we in month 9
It is
anymore?
the year after. What?
Are we in month 9? So we're not in month 9 anymore.
Sorry, what month were we in?
We were in midsummer. Month 7 is summertide. Month 8 is high sun. 9 will begin production. Month 9 is the fading. Is that...
Or were we in month 9?
We just wrote them out because we were calculating when I was going to get my first payment, when the mine was going to pay its first payment.
So
we began
what
in
did
the
we
month
figure
of
out?
melting, which was month 5.
Okay.
I did not mark which month we were actually in, but if we're 7 days
We
from
got to a month...
7.
We'll actually have gone past Midsummer by this point, because we would have just been just past Summertide when Tidal came on scene.
Yeah, I think so. So we're in month 8.
High sun, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And so the mine is beginning its production, and after a month, then we will be getting our first payment whenever that
Yes.
is. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay. Now that I've gotten my head on straight regarding the calendar, which we will be wanting to keep an eye on now,
Yeah.
to keep track of times and so on and so forth.
Payments and things
Payments
that we receive.
and all kinds of strange, amazing things like the payment for the Trezendar Manor,
Yes.
which is really interesting. I'm looking at it again.
Whose dice are the bluish?
That's the mine, sort of.
So you probably have my green one.
Nope.
The 4. Somebody has my green one.
Is it from the floor? I have. This is mine.
I don't.
Oh, that's not good news. I would imagine it possibly in the packet. Just say that because it's possibly it fell. I don't know. I'd guess it's on the floor someplace. Probably under the couch.
Oh.
Okay. So, let's go look for. I can't look for
I can go look for it right now, but
Okay.
Regardless, as we'll hopefully turn that up sooner rather than later. Ouchie. I'll do it. Yeah, okay. So, we are back in Fandolin, and we are going to pick up supplies for the
what's our next?
loggers camp. Do you have that quest
Right.
card?
I do. Here you go.
Excellent. You can read it if you want to.
Sure. I just didn't know if you needed to look at it or something.
I have. Campaign
Deep in
notes.
Neverwinter Wood, along the river that flows west toward Neverwinter, is a logging camp. Every 2 months, Fandolin delivers fresh supplies to the camp, which is run by the half-brother of Fandolin's townmaster, Harbin Wester. Barthen, the local provisioner, has prepared a new delivery. He needs someone to bear the supplies safely to the camp. Return to Harbin Wester with a notice of delivery signed by his half-brother Tybor Wester to claim your reward of $100 gold pieces. Sorry.
All right.
Quick question: is there
Yes.
any way to obtain a silvered weapon or here?
Not easily.
Okay. We need to keep.
You'd have
the-
to check somewhere in Neverwinter, Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep.
So
someplace
we're
else.
not going to be too far from Neverwinter. Are we going to be closer to Neverwinter when we're at the camp than we are to Fandalen? Or is it going to be 6 of 1, half dozen the other?
Theoretically closer.
Well,
If you want to go.
Silvered weapon for.
There are some creatures that can only be killed by it, and we all have a magic weapon, but I thought it might not be bad to have a backup in case I drop mine.
Specifically
something.
lichens. Are
And what we where?
we're rats are
rats.
lichens.
Oh, okay.
Lycanthropy.
Oh, I see. Yes.
We're rat, we're bear, we're tiger, we're boar, we're bear, we're wolf.
Yeah.
They're all a lichen thing I dug up in the monster manual.
Okay.
Might-
Yeah, I wanna have a little bit of backup for that because I'm just thinking you can't be too prepared.
All right. So
Could fit in a bunch of silver tipped arrows.
Actually, yes, that would feel really good.
So, you need to pick up supplies for the loggers camp before setting out. He's made the necessary provisions. Have been arranged between Barthen and Harbin. Barthen tells you that his clerks have filled 2 crates with supplies as he hands you a sheet of parchment upon which is written an inventory of the crate's contents. Foodstuffs such as dried meat, blocks of cheese, and loaves of bread, as well as casks of ale and flasks of oil. The 2 heavy crates are loaded onto a 2-wheeled cart pulled by an ox. The ox's name is Vincent, says Barthen. I'll expect to see him when the cart returned. Thanks.
There you go.
Okay. So, where did the map for
Underneath.
Fandalen go? Mountains Town. There it is. All right. So, as you set out from Fandalen, you'll be headed up into this area.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to.
Well, there's a logging camp in there someplace.
Yep.
Not necessarily marked on the map, but I'd be
It's on the
glad to-
river. But, quick question. Are you guys planning on visiting Falcon's hunting lodge? Do you remember him from the story? I believe it was Toblin told you? I think. Let's see. Last year. Yeah, Falcon's hunting lodge is the only safe haven in Neverwinter Wood. It lies deep in the forest along the river's edge, and wealthy nobles venture there to hunt while under Falcon's protection. Falcon is a retired veteran of many wars, and it's said he'll offer free room and board to anyone who brings his own bottle of wine. Were you guys planning on
Yes,
stopping there?
We
What's
should at
mine,
least bring a
please?
bottle of wine along.
Even if we
Okay.
don't stay more than one night, yes.
Okay.
We probably ought to have 2 bottles of wine in case we choose to stop there on the way back.
That's a good plan. So,
So
I'm
we
just
need
going to
to
mark
buy-
20 gold off the party funds, because
Okay.
that's party supplies.
Now, is that per night or just per visit?
Probably for a visit.
Okay. Let's get a good. Yeah, you got 10 gold. Yes, good.
20 gold for 2 bottles of wine.
Yes. Good wine. Fine wine.
I don't know why I do this. I'm laughing at it. A nice Chianti.
You're not the only one when you put.
I said, I wrote down 2 bottles of a nice Chianti.
Take a pizza along too.
Which is some fathomings.
Somewhat.
Have you never seen Silence of the Lambs?
No,
I
I've
had
heard a
not.
few lines.
Okay,
I've
then-
never seen.
Maybe you've heard this line. You know, a census taker tried to test me once. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Oh, that makes some sense.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm one of the only people who's going to be laughing at it because I'm going to be looking at it.
Yes.
And I'm just
yes.
going to be like, nice Chianti. All right. So you can travel about 24 miles a day because of the cart, your cart and Vincent in the cart. So as you progress from Fandalin, yes.
The question is, since we have a fair knowledge of this area, are we better off going to the river there and coming up along the river, since we know the logging camp's on the river? Or are we better off going through the woods?
What's your call? Do you want to strike out across country, or do you want to go up to Neverwinter first, or do you want to just follow the high road and then skip Neverwinter, go in?
Oh, where's
and double back?
Neverwinter then?
Right there at where the river meets the sea.
If we can take a quick, even an hour, stop in Neverwinter so I can see if I can find some. Will they have something silvered, perhaps?
It won't. It will take more than an hour to make.
Oh, they have to. They don't keep them
They
in
have to.
stock.
Well, they might, but it'll be expensive, and you might. And if you want your weapons silvered, it'll take some forging.
But hers is already magic.
But I
Not
have
the
other
hammer.
weapons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or her hand
Maybe on
axe,
the way
or her
back.
crossbow quarrels.
Yeah. So maybe on
and
the way
then
back.
Elizabeth's great axe isn't silvered either.
Right. Okay. Let's just think in terms on the way back. But Hugh does not like going through the woods just willy nilly. I'm not too sure why, but I would prefer not to take Hugh into those woods until I get an explanation, and possibly take care of some restitution. I don't know what I have to do for you, but I would like to make sure that we're doing it right.
Oh,
and
where's
not
that?
threatening anything inadvertently.
Botheration.
So which path are you saying we should
I'm
go?
saying the high road to
Come here.
Neverwinter.
Come back here.
Oh,
River.
on the way there.
Sorry.
Yeah, not going into Neverwinter, but basically going the highway or the something, you know, and then to follow the river to what's his name's lodge,
To Falcons?
or is that beyond?
Falcons. Well, from what you've been told, Falcon's Lodge is near one of the tributaries that forks off into the woods, whereas the loggers' camp is nearer the curve, further west, on the south side, from what you've been told.
So it would be
So it would
out
be
of our way.
approximately here, whereas Falcons is somewhere in this area.
Gotcha. So it would be out of our way to go to Falcons. Just something to keep
If
in
you
mind.
went up the river, if you cut
And where are we
across country here, you could go to Falcon's Hunting Lodge and then cut over to the loggers' camp.
going? How easily does a cart roll through the forest?
Well,
pulled by an ox, no less. Not a nimble foot, of course.
I realize
yeah, it's not really stated. It's just you probably can find some. You can probably make it
Well, I'm
work.
sure there would be some sort of a trail.
Yeah, and,
through-
and even if there's some undergrowth that needs to be chopped up,
We can do this.
you have a battle axe
Well, we all have something we can use to.
named Hugh.
I'm not touching Hugh to any of the wood in the wood. No, Hugh is not going to be Hugh in anything. But we all have something. I just we can trample it for that matter. Actually, if it's just undergrowth, the oxen would probably take it down for us as we walk along a trail. So that's not a problem. Okay, we can do that. Just want everyone to be aware of the fact that I'm trying to be as polite to the spirits in Neverwinter Wood. Can you hear me?
No, because you're still in Fandal and you're on the mini right now. Yeah.
she shouted.
No,
Really
I'm
loud.
just. I want us all to be aware of the fact that Hugh perhaps has not made some friends because of the hands he was in previously. So, do we camp before we get to the wood or in the middle of the wood?
Well, it depends on where you go. Do you
How
want
far
us-
is it from here to Falcon's Lodge?
Approximately. It's a bit of a way. You could theoretically make it, possibly in if you headed for Falcons, you could theoretically make it by dusk of the next day, and then stay the night there, and then strike out for the logging.
So
camp
we would be spending one night. So one night, like
on the edge of the forest.
on the edge of the forest. All right, let's think in those terms.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm I don't want to offend.
So, you set out.
Okay.
The air is starting to crisp from the hot summer nights that you are used to. There's definite bit of bite to the air as the sun goes down. You can't quite see your breath, but there's that hint of something crystallizing in the air as frost begins to lay its hand on the ground. And it's not quite frosted, but the ground's cold when you wake up. It's like very cold dew. And there's a bit of a light mist as you wake up on the edge of the forest. And as you proceed into the woods, who has the highest survival modifier?
I have a +4.
Okay, let's check.
What's yours?
0? Wait, yeah, 0?
+1. It's got something written
4, I think?
that I've never been able to read because it's too dull.
Wisdom, it says.
Oh, it's
+1
Yeah, it's
wisdom.
+1.
okay.
Okay,
So
looks
if
like
I
it's-
got wisdom someplace, it's not a.
It's over here on the left,
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay.
which is the same.
It's like, I think
+1,
Victor's
okay.
got a +4, and he's the highest out of my guys.
I've got a +4.
You want to take point?
Because of what? Okay, all right, I'll be.
No, you're fine.
I'm
I'll
worried
do it.
about Hugh.
I'm not telling you you can't.
Yeah. I'm just thinking that if Hugh comes marching through the forest, can I like cloak him or something?
You can loan him to someone else.
That wouldn't
Okay.
change.
Well, no, but if somebody else is more adept at being a warrior, I don't know. I see. Well,
Hang on
What
to him
is-
for now.
yeah.
I don't remember what is it that it says.
It basically when we were in the woods the last time or the first time, I can't remember which one it was.
The first time you were carrying.
We were
you-
I was carrying Hugh. There was some antipathy that I sensed from
You felt uneasy.
the surroundings, and it seemed to come from perhaps the spirit of the trees, and it seemed to be connected with Hugh in some fashion. He's an axe, so whether he was used by somebody else to wreak havoc or chop down one tree, I don't have any idea. But I don't want to walk in a threatening way.
So keep him under your cloak and just carry your hammer.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
as you walk in, you feel that all too familiar sense of unease pervade your senses. I need you to make a survival check.
Ooh, 5. Not good. Plus
Okay.
4 is 9.
Okay.
Oh.
So you
Nice.
progress into the woods, and you're looking around, but that nagging dread at the back of your mind just distracts you enough that you look around and you realize that you're a little bit off course. You spent probably about an hour tramping off in the wrong direction.
Away from everybody else?
No, you've led the party.
I've led
the
the
whole party
okay.
has
Off course.
been about an hour off course.
Because I've been focused on. Mhm.
So, as you reorient yourself, make another survival check. So, are you headed for Falcons or are you headed for the logging camp?
I think we're headed for Falcons.
Okay.
aren't we? Because we got
I wasn't clear on
because it's
what you were
further
doing.
away than Falcons is. Okay, let's see. Come on, baby.
Unless, of course, having gone way out of our way, we are now closer. to
18.
Okay.
Plus
You
4 is 22.
are able to shake the dread from your mind, and you lead the party forward. About an hour passes as you progress into the forest. One more survival check. Oh.
19.
Okay.
Plus 4.
Yeah. You're fine. So you whoopsie. A thin fog surrounds a fortified compound standing in a clearing on the east side of a narrow river. A 10-foot-high log palisade surrounds the compound. It's near the tributary fork. A 10-foot-high log palisade surrounds the compound. His main building is a 2-story stone and wood affair with a high-pitched roof, gables, window shutters, and a stone chimney. Attached to the main building is a blocky tower of gray stone, its high roof lined with battlements. Other structures include a 2-story stable house and a gatehouse whose flat roof is enclosed by iron railings. A stone bridge spans the river, ending before an oaken door set into the gatehouse's outer wall. Mounted next to the door is a bell with a short rope hanging from its clapper.
Too short for me to reach?
I don't know.
I hope not.
Go ahead and reach for it. I would assume. Okay.
That would be embarrassing.
So,
Since they
Jumps and
specified
hangs
short,
from it.
yeah, since they specified short rope, I don't know, immediately crossed my mind like, I can't reach it.
so somebody rings the bell.
Yes.
And a elderly, world-weary looking person with graying hair, wrinkled face, and piercing eyes steps out from a piece of the gate.
Mhm.
You see a little like portal slide back to reveal this face, and they go. He goes, "So, what can I do for you?"
We are commissioned to take these supplies drawn by this faithful ox of Harbin Wester's named Vincent to his half-brother Tibor. And we know that the logging camp is further on. We have heard of your lodge spoken of highly, and we seek lodging for the night. We understand that you have quite a refined taste in wine, and we would like to share a bottle with you this evening at supper, if that would be your pleasure.
Well, it probably would not be me. You see, I am Corbin.
I see. Thank you.
I'm the old butler.
Oh, well, there you go, the old butler, butler.
It's the
Yes.
son of his.
Yeah.
So he opens the gate, and shows you in, and he goes, "Hal, come look after these fine adventurers, pack animals and horses." And a young boy, about 12 years old, with short-cropped, blondish hair, comes running out, nods to each of you, and begins rather competently handling your horses. Doesn't say a word through the entire time, but just begins to take off the pack saddles and leads the animals into the stables and so on and so forth. And Corwin's like, "Oh, all right, come this way, come this way." Leads you into the main. So he leads you into the main building. Yes. It's a large, probably 40 or 50 foot long by probably 25 feet wide or so, open hall with 2 iron chandeliers, an oak dining table surrounded by tall backed chairs, and then on the second floor you see a gallery of some animals and a large number of orc heads mounted on the wall. Corwin just kind of looks up at them, and you can see a bit of a flicker of exasperation in his eyes as he gazes at the orc heads briefly, but then he goes, collects himself and goes, "Sir, we have guests." You hear a voice from upstairs. "All right, I'm coming down." And you see a very tall individual, about 6.5 feet tall by your estimation. Black hair and broad shoulders, blue, sharp, cold eyes, and very, very neatly trimmed, like sideburn, almost mutton chops, as he comes down the stairs towards you and greets all of you. "Greetings and welcome to my home. I'm Falcon." He notices you looking up and goes, "You like my trophies? I killed them myself. All of them. This one," he kind of jerks his head at Corwin, "has advised me not to take the orcs' heads, but old habits die hard, you understand. But come, I prattle on. Come, sit and rest your feet. You must be tired after your journey.
Indeed.
Corwin, prepare supper for our guests. As he's showing you to the table, you see Finnan kind of discreetly passing Corwin the wine, and kind of pulls it. And goes, oh, very good vintage. Would you not say, my lord? He goes, good taste in wine. Yes. I'm very partial to accounting myself.
Yes. I trust you're not partial to liver. Not my favorite.
Make a note of it, Corwin. No liver for the dwarf.
Thank you.
Yes. That one very fresh. Seen that got it about 3 days ago. I've seen more of the orcs in the woods. Ugly brutes they are.
Yes.
But they make good sport to hunt.
Indeed. We have fought our share of orcs and other beasts. Have
Fight
no,
an orc is one thing, to hunt it quite another.
That would be something I have not had the pleasure of doing.
A pleasure it is. But it is disturbing. They seem to be in league with the half-orc. It's well southeast of here. They are often seen in the company of little stick creatures that creep around the woods. A nasty lot, all in all.
They are.
You have faced them before? The
They-
little stick figures.
The
Yes.
twig.
Twigs,
Yes, we have.
They are nuts. They are nasty.
They are. They're
No sport in hunting those.
definitely not, but
Killing weeds at that point.
annoying.
Yes, an annoyance, but
They burn very nicely, though.
they do. But I do not use fire much in my hunts, as we are deep in woods that would burn should I alight fire to one of these scuttling monstrosities and it began to run in panic as it burned. The whole forest could be alight and then where would I be?
Exactly.
Thank you for the
Exactly.
advice.
I see you have a proclivity for the pyrotechnical and pyromantic.
Yes, I do.
A
It's very
useful
effective
skill.
against a horde.
A useful skill, especially against when numbers are not on your side.
Mhm.
Myself, I prefer to stick to the woodlands and let them run in circles while I pick them off from behind.
Ah, yes.
Yes. They dwell in a ruined stone manse overgrown with vines roughly 10 miles from here. Tales say that the manse was built by a scholar who studied the elven ruins scattered throughout these woods.
Interesting.
Vile, nasty lot. It would be a pleasure for me to see this manse eradicated, and the reward would be, of course, commensurate. He kind of looks over at Pell, who's joined the group. He goes, "Fetch the boots, boy." Pell nods and runs off upstairs. You hear him clattering around for a minute. He comes down with a pair of. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. Boots. There we go.
Beautiful boots.
Yes.
What hide are
Handcrafted.
they made of? This almost looks scaled.
That's stitching and some
Yeah,
rope
it's
work.
like a quilted leather.
It's quilted like leatherine cloth almost hovers.
Okay.
And then he says, "They are boots of elven kind. You may have heard of them."
I've heard, but I don't know.
It is said this is what grants the elves their mystical forest abilities to hide unseen. You are much, much less. Your footfalls do not make such noise as would be expected when you travel in these. I use them when I hunt orcs, but with the manse eradicated, I would part with them gladly.
Let's see. How many orcs do you imagine would be residing there?
I'm not quite sure. It's not always sure to tell how many are in the inside, but I'd estimate at least least 6 or 7 plus the half-orc kinds.
So, and they are in league with the twigs, or the twigs
They
just...
they appear to be.
So they've...
When I've stalked them, they appear to be
And
able
this-
to, the twigs appear to show some sort of allegiance to the half-orc.
Interesting.
They follow them as they command. They do not speak, but they follow.
Yes, yes.
And they obey when the half-orc commands.
Is this man stone or is it?
There is stone, but it is rotten wood, stone. It is a ruin. Many years have passed since the wizard
So one
studied
wouldn't
his
want to
spells
use
of lore.
fire there because it would possibly ignite the trees around it.
With care, it could be arranged that a fireball inside the building could be less of peril to the woods. And as you say, the stick kind are more vulnerable and fear fire.
Did this wizard have a library?
He did, but I fear it may not have survived the years quite as kindly as his
Yes.
stone.
Yes.
Parchment does not survive the weather as well as stone and wood. Wood has not survived kindly,
The we do have a cart of supplies for the logging camp that we need to
but
get.
so I see. But should you return this way,
Exactly.
and
Less burden.
Would there be housing for the cart and the ox while we're on that quest?
quite assuredly, you would be doing me a good service by removing
Because-
these vile scum. And it would do Corwin's heart good to see me no longer tramping around in the woods, shooting orcs and mounting their heads.
No doubt.
I can't
Tells me
guarantee
you
we'll
live.
bring you back all the heads.
I do not want your heads.
No,
What
no,
you do with them
heads
is
of
your
the
own.
orcs. Oh, I see, I see.
You don't want the heads you take. There's no honor in mounting the trophy of another as yours.
We have no
So,
No
what you
place
do with the
to-
head is your own affair.
no place to
And Elizabeth
mount
just
them.
kind of scoots her axe to her foot and goes, remove them.
Of which
I
she's
like you.
an expert. She's an expert. Yes. Outstanding. And what else plagues these woods?
Well, that. What do you speak of? There's
Well,
not
orcs
much.
plague the woods. Are they the only?
Aside from the twig kind and the half-orc, I do not know of other plagues that ravage the woods. No.
Yes, undoubtedly. We have been experiencing difficulties over in Fandalen with the dragon.
Ah, the dragon. I have heard of him. I've seen him fly over once, but we were inside and we did not seem interested in the abode.
Mhm. That's helpful. Yes. Perhaps-
I'm wondering if a better strategy might be to leave the supplies and the ox here and clear away the dangers that will befall us on the way there anyway. I'm just suggesting that we might be attacked by the orcs on their way, and if we've got the ox in the cart, then that will make it harder to defend.
To defend the goods.
Well, I do not think that they would be plaguing you on the route. You are going to the logging camp.
Yes.
They're in the wrong direction, and they would
Okay.
pass through my hunting grounds to get there. And they hate me, but they have learned caution in my woods.
Mhm.
Okay. I was just
It's
making
worth
sure.
a
A worthy
question,
concern,
yes.
good wizard, a worthy concern, but one of lesser concern due to their location in these forests.
Right.
On an unrelated topic, I enter these woods with a battle axe, magic battle axe, and I have named him Hugh. When I enter the woods, there is a sensation I have of not exactly antipathy, but definitely there's something directed at Hugh when I first entered the wood myself with him, with my battle axe. Have you heard of reason for this concern?
He kind of puts his wine glass down and goes, "May I see the axe?"
Of course.
Kind of pulls it out, looks at it, and rubs his thumb across the rust as it rubs off on his fingers. These are dwarven runes. Can you read them?
Yes, I can. I have no idea. Do it. Oh, hue. It says hue.
Ah.
Excuse me.
Like that, how can I fail?
That way.
Not quite. But, kind of looks at it musingly for a minute. He looks at it and goes, I've heard rumors from Thunder Tree. It was still a city before the mountain erupted. Mind you, these are old tales I have heard secondhand from the nobles of Neverwinter when they hunt in their woods and stay. There were stories I had told around the fire of dryads and a dwarf who feuded in these woods, and of an axe the dwarf created. That's all I know. It may be that this is the axe, it may not be. Where did you find it? Oh, like mystery check.
I can't Should I see if I
What is it?
remember?
That one, would you please?
For the life of you, you
I-
cannot remember where you found this axe. It could have always been with you for all you remember.
I've had just a spot of wine, perhaps too much this evening, and my
So this
memory
is a
is
perception
foggy.
check?
Feels
History.
like I have
History.
owned Hugh forever.
I mean, all I have to do is
Sit
put
down
plus
at
17.
From across the table, you hear a cough from the wizard as you remember that you picked it up in Thunder Tree after the battle, after the first round with Venom Fang.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes, yes. How could I forget? Yes,
I'm the
in Thunder Tree.
Adelgate
Yes,
one.
yes. Well, this wine is good.
It's not her fault she forgot and I made her roll for it.
So,
Yes, I see.
Thunder Tree.
Well, it is a heady vintage, so I can definitely understand how it could turn your head a little bit, but if it came from Thunder Tree, there is definitely a possibility that it has something to do with this dwarvish dryad disagreements that I've heard tell of.
And I, being a dwarf, am not, yes, do not wish to perpetuate this difficulty.
Our feeling just went out.
Well, your
So
information
we're gonna
has
spend-
been
alright.
interesting.
So you have a choice of either spending the night in the guest house, which is like some cots, or for 10 gold pieces, you can enjoy the comfort of a luxurious bedroom, including a wash basin, box of pipeweed, and a down-stuffed mattress.
Oh my,
10 gold pieces each?
of course.
Whoever's in there, yeah. 10 gold pieces a night.
I'm not showing
Wow.
a bed, let's just be clear.
It's one room that I can see.
One room with all the different beds in it, or
Well,
somebody
there's the
gets
guest
that room?
house that is kind of a barn-like um, building.
Like a dormitory sort of thing.
Sort of, yeah. Kind of open, just cots.
Okay.
And then
One downfill.
one guest house.
I see.
Or
Well,
guest room.
that's true. I think I will enjoy the cot.
I think I will too.
Yeah.
Yes.
The rest of the party follows suit.
Yes.
And so in the morning after breakfast, you set out for the logging camp.
Mhm.
All right. Make a survival check.
The what?
Survival check.
Oh, that's her, right?
Unless you want to help.
16 plus 4 is 20.
You're good.
I don't think I need to help.
Okay. Don't be so quick.
Hmm?
We've gone off course once.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll for advantage with the next one.
7. Good thing I had it. Oops. 5. So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay.
We're still
So
good?
yeah, you're good. The dread, the unease is still there, but you're managing to kind of push it to the back of your mind. One more time.
Mhm.
With advantage. 'Cause everyone was looking over your shoulder at this
11. 6, so, or 7, 9, so I've got 15.
point. Alright.
Super. Yes, please, please. Good
Alright,
thought.
so. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Now we come to it. About 60 feet ahead of you, a wild boar stands in a small clearing. The boar glares at you suspiciously.
Well. Hey, everyone. There's a boar.
What do you want to do?
Well, they're not sentient.
Should we intimidate?
Go right ahead.
What do you want to do with it?
I'd like to chase it off the wild boar. I mean, are they wild boar like the wild boar that are here? It's
Maybe
good
not
for-
quite so dangerous, but they are. Yeah.
And there might be more than one. We never get to fight just one thing.
True, 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 true. I think we probably ought to, of course, dinner on the hoof.
You want to hit it?
Well,
That's
sure,
okay.
I'll hit it. Phew.
Well, it's about 60 feet away. Do you want it dead, or do you want it like what? Like Victor's just kind of looking at you like, what do you do? Or attack it? You wanna? Let's see you, wizard.
Well, I think that scaring it away might not be a bad way of dealing with things
Okay.
if we can. But I obviously don't want to use anything like a firebolt to scare it, because I might make the trees even madder at us.
Bad idea. We have thaumaturgy.
Hmm?
We have thaumaturgy, which I can make a voice boom or
Maybe
ground
it's-
tremors
yeah,
or something like
it's-
that. If you want to try and scare it from your, what do you have that would also scare?
Do you want to try and scare it, or do you want to try and kill it? Is basically
Well, if
what
I
I'm
was going to
boiling
try
down
and
to.
kill it, I would probably use a magic missile. 'Cause
Okay.
that'll go 60 feet.
So what I'm asking is, what's the
Yeah.
final conclusion? Do we want to kill it, or do we want to scare it off?
Which do you think?
Dinner.
Hmm?
Dinner.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
magic missile, go for it.
Oh, do we need to roll for
If you want
initiative?
to. No.
No.
And not yet. You're
It's-
shooting with a magic missile. This is.
I don't want to talk to somebody from Nevada.
So,
I've got 3. That should be.
you got 3?
No, I've got 2 here. I did find my green one. It was nestled under the others so that it.
Oh, because it would
Tucked
be
in.
Blended in, yeah.
Four.
Yeah.
7. 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Okay. So as you smite the boar with the 3 glowing darts, it squeals and jumps, and then it kind of shifts into a hulking, long-haired, swarthy-skinned humanoid figure with long metal claws on its hands that looks over at you, and everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, so this is not a wild boar, is it?
And attention.
I don't want it for dinner. 12 minus 1 is 11.
Okay, 10. Well, the question is, could we have talked to it had we known that it was a
Well,
joke?
we would not have. Well, you don't know ahead of time. I would not have tried to talk to a pig.
All right.
I only annoy the pig.
So, with that, then your initiative rolls.
I'm 11.
Okay.
He's 10.
Initiative was 10.
Okay. So that is. Where are the cards? I have cards.
Here's,
Cards.
oh, you're kidding me. I got ahead of Victor and Elizabeth and everybody?
Yep.
How exciting.
Where's card 3?
I don't know.
Do you have card 3?
I don't have any of the cards for initiative.
Okay.
I've only got magic items.
Okay. We'll just try to keep track of that then. So, it is Edra, Rangir, Victor, Elizabeth, Finnan, and the half-orc.
The what?
Half-orc.
It's a half orc. I see. Didn't know they were shapeshifters. I don't know anything about half orcs.
So this is half orc
So
with
it's
the...
half boar, half orc? Is that what that
No,
means?
it's like short john. Half human, half orc.
Okay. Okay.
So we can't...
But it shapeshifted from a boar into
It's
its
normal.
true form.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, Edra, you see this kind of shift going on.
And it's far enough away that we cannot get within
It's at
melee
60,
distance.
right?
It's 60 feet. Unless you dash, you're not in
I'm dash-
melee
I'm gonna,
distance.
I'm going to miss a So
Okay.
it's already had, what, 13 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to send some missiles its way.
Okay. How many?
3.
3 charges. That'll bring it up to a level 3 magic missile, which is 5
But, yep.
d4 plus 5.
I don't know how many this needs.
How many you got?
I got 4.
Maybe 5.
Then you roll all fours.
And I roll all 4s.
How many you got now?
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good.
Mother, may I? Yes, you may. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus
4.
4. So it's 14.
No, plus 5.
What?
To level 3.
I thought you had 5 missiles. So you rolled 5. That means
You're
you
right,
get
but it's
five
5. Plus 5, so 15.
Okay, 15.
Okay.
Here they are. Give you these guys in case you need them.
So mark off 3 charges from your
Yes.
wand.
Yep, and
And it is Rangir's turn.
And it's still standing.
Yes. It's been hit. It's angry. It's saying some things in Orcish that none of you understand.
which is
Well,
You
let's
can't tell
go
whether
for-
it sounds like it's not like the usual like cursing noises you've heard from the orcs though. It's like more rhythmic timbre and meter to what it's saying. It seems to be chanting something.
great. Probably calling up its buddies. Be aware.
It's not loud. It's like you can barely hear. You can like kind of hear this low chanting on the air as it
Cast
drifts towards you.
spells.
They can shape change. So
So okay, be guys, be aware of the
Go for
fact
it.
that he's
Level
covered.
2.
okay,
So there's 4.
okay.
3.
And you're all at full level.
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 4 is 14.
All right. So it's that turn. Then Victor is going to unsling his longbow. And he is going to fire. Do that, Vic. Hello. That's 24 hit. And that is 8. 7 points of damage.
Okay. Over 30 points of damage.
And you see the arrow just kind of smack into it. It jerks for a second, the chanting stops for a half second, and then it just goes whack with its claws. And just slashes the arrow with the arrow short off in its shoulder, just glares at you and resumes
Head still in there? Ooh. Yeah.
with whatever it's saying.
Chanting. Oh, we gotta go stop this chanting, guys.
Elizabeth is going to start running.
Elizabeth's gonna run.
Yeah.
Oh, to
Dash?
forward, yeah.
Forward.
Yeah.
She runs about 30 feet forward. And then. Yep. She's going to hurl a javelin.
She's very good at that too.
This time it didn't work out so well. That'll do. That's 8 points of damage.
Oh, someone let you in.
Hello, kitty. Alright. That brings us to Finnan, who's going to fire his bow.
They only get one attack each?
Oh, jeez. I forgot about that.
Thank you.
So that's. Well, yeah. No, you're fine.
Circumstances change, so I figured I'd ask.
Javelin throw. 5 points of damage.
You can longbow too, right?
Yeah. Because that's just that. I was just resolving both
Yeah.
of those, so. Let's go. Alright. So,
So is that
Finnan.
more damage from Victor?
That's their usage die. But
Okay.
yes, the 10 was a shot from Victor. And she just gets hit by two arrows, 2 javelins. She yanks the javelin out, snaps it between her hands,
Oh.
throws it to the ground, just slashes off the arrow again. And keeps chanting. Finnan is going to fire.
Yeah,
That's a
she's
miss.
summoning magic of some kind.
That is not a miss. That is 12 points of damage.
Hey.
And still doing good on arrows.
It's still what?
Still doing good on arrows.
Oh. Now it's
Yep.
Her turn.
Now the half orc. Yeah, we'll go with that. I need. How is the party standing?
I haven't gone anywhere from when we first saw it. So
Like
it was,
how
We're
close are
60
you guys?
feet back.
How close are you guys
60
To
feet
it?
still.
to each other?
I
Oh,
don't know.
I don't know.
Well, let's see. Elizabeth is dashed up. I don't know where Victor and Finnan are, but we don't. Typically, we don't stand that close together because we walked along. I don't think we really
Were
changed.
you guys like more or less in a line, or were you more or less in a rank towards her?
What's the difference between a vertical? I mean, a horizontal.
This way or this way towards her?
I think we're a little bit more. I think we're a little bit more this way, but I can't.
Yeah.
Okay. I need both of you to make
'Cause it's-
dexterity saving throws.
Because it's a trail.
Make a what?
that we're walking.
Dexterity saving throws.
That's a D what?
20 plus your dex save throw.
Oh,
Modifier.
I'm in trouble.
Okay, that 17 minus 1 is 16.
Dexterity.
16? Okay.
I've got 10. So I've got to get to where my hit points are so that I can subtract.
So, as she's chanting, you look up as she raises both her hands towards you, and a streak of crackling electrical energy shrieks out from her hands, and yeah. It's, let's see if that's bad here. What was your saves again?
17, 16, sorry.
You take it full in the chest as it just slams into you and arcs through you. Edra, you, Finnan, and Victor manage to evade, but you still get seared on the way by. and little flames are like dancing up on the undergrowth.
Okay. Oh, great. Fire.
It's not like bad, but there's like some other lines dancing along.
Okay.
You take. I need those d6s now. 2, 4.
Oh, this is like a fireball.
6.
Oh,
Okay, 6.
Don't you dare. Okay. 6, 12. Okay, you take 29 points of lightning damage. Everyone else takes 14.
Okay, so what is it, 29?
29 points of lightning
Everybody
damage.
else got 14?
Everyone else made their save. Elizabeth wasn't in the direct line of fire.
So she's not got anything.
6.
Okay, cool.
I have 6 left.
6 is good.
Alright. So, top of the round.
You're not happy.
I'm not happy, but I'm going to do some more magic missiles.
Okay.
So, let's see. I could do 3 more.
Alright. Edit.
They're still there.
That's 5 of them, right? Or 4.
Oh, there's 4 of them there.
3 is 5.
There's one more. I put mine backward.
Yeah, that's fine. Here's my chips. 3, 6, 7, 8, 12 plus 5 is 17.
Okay. So, you hurl your magic missiles out from your wand as you get up, like, smelling the smoke around you. Probably some of it's yours.
Yeah.
And you extend the wand, which you have managed to hang on to during the desperate dive to avoid the lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as the arcane bolts hurtle out and slam into her chest, knocking her onto her back.
Yes.
And she's dead.
Oh, really? Whew. Good.
We
Glad
need
I
to
did
get someplace where I can rest.
Well, I can do a
Well,
spell on you if you like. Are we close enough to the logging camp that we could get there and rest?
You
Or-
can get, you're within probably, you can like sort of see the logging.
well, I can make a saving, whatever, or
A healing surge, yes. You can roll your hit dice, which is D something plus your con mod.
well, it's a D. It's a D6.
Okay, so you take a D6, add your Constitution modifier, and
Which is
make that as a
probably
healing.
negative in my case, but
Better not be.
plus
Yeah.
2.
Okay, so you take D6 plus 2, and knock off one of your hit dice, and then add that to your.
Well, there was something that you came up with that didn't.
That's
do
what I'm
that.
doing. No, it
Oh,
took
okay.
your hit dice.
Okay.
But normally you use your hit dice in a short rest,
Okay.
and you only regain half of them after a long rest.
I get 4.
Well, you can do it again. As many hit dice as you have, you can use.
So I can do up to 5.
You do it one at a time. You can, yeah. So
So this is I've only got 4 left, and then I've got 4 plus 2 is 6. So that
You're
was
at 19 now.
I'm at 19.
Yep. From 29, you had 10 points, and you've
Yeah.
done so far.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
What was the total on my dice so far?
10.
Okay, so that means that I'm up to 16. And how many of these do I recover when we get a rest?
at a short rest, you recover half. At a long rest, which is 4 hours for you, you recover all.
5
Nice. Plus 2.
plus 2 is 7. 17. I'm up to, I think we'll stay there. That's 23.
Okay.
So now at 23. 3 and I'm at 3. Did I do that 3 times or 2 times?
3 times.
So I'm at 2. I've got 2 more hits.
Okay.
Good.
And I'm at,
So-
what did I say it was? 23.
Yeah. All right.
I just don't like to go
So-
into a potential battle with only
Yeah.
what I used to have as my maximum.
The logging camp spreads along the south shore of the river, where a dozen tents are arranged on a sandy beach. Near a dock stands a cabin with logs stacked under an awning. Older cabins close by have been torn down to leave only stone chimneys and foundations. A grim silence hangs over the camp, and you see no one around.
Not good.
Not good. So do we have to do a perception check or investigation check or something? See if
Let me
we-
get my. Oh shoot! I'll phone upstairs.
You know what?
I'll have my phone upstairs. I'm just gonna show you a map of the area. Do you want me to
Oh.
run up and grab it, or do you
I think we'll be okay.
want me?
Is it on? Isn't it on the other side of that? We've got the logging camp there.
Oh, yeah, we do. Good. Okay. So we are
Actually, you
approaching.
could stand that up and
You
lean
are.
it against your shield there. Little thing.
Here you are.
Tricky.
Excellent. So we are approaching from
The
which is
east.
north.
The compass rose should be in the upper right-hand corner.
Okay, so north is this way.
North is up.
So east
East
is over
is
there.
that way.
Okay, so we're approaching from that eastern path.
Yes.
This
Gotcha.
one?
Well, I would assume you're approaching from the path, unless you don't want to.
No, we were approaching from there.
Okay. So are you leading the ox? Are you walking forward with the ox? What are you
I
doing?
think we're still all together. I think we should stay all together with everything.
Do we need to do a perception, or is
Well,
that not necessary yet?
He asked us a question. Are we staying all together?
Well, no, I was asking what you're doing with the wagons.
At the moment, nothing.
Okay.
We're just entering the camp and trying to walk around. I think we should keep everything together at this point in time since there's something
But
definitely
the
wrong.
the ox and the cart are going to be following at least the terrible trio.
Okay.
So terrible trio, ox cart, the 2 of us.
Did we leave we didn't bring our own supplies wagon, or did we?
Did
We've
you?
got our horses too, or do we not?
You're on
horses?
horseback. Did you bring the supply wagon, or did you not?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you left the supply
We
wagon.
left
in
that
Fandalin?
In Fandalin, I'm pretty sure. Because it was
Yeah.
not going to be
Okay.
that long of
Okay.
a quest.
So. What do you want to do now?
Well, we want to investigate and see what's
Okay.
going on.
So you're approaching. Where do you want to go first?
Well, the tents. Somebody should go over and check out the tents.
Which ones? The ones near the river, or the ones near
The ones near where we're coming out.
Okay. So
I don't like to have anything at my back.
make a. What is that? Yeah. Okay. Roll initiative.
11.
4.
Whoa! That is 4 and not something lower.
Okay. So it is the hostiles.
Hmm?
I need your initiative card.
No.
Yeah, I'm definitely not at 2.
So that's the hostiles.
That's what I
Victor.
rolled.
Then what was yours again?
11, I think. Oh, I don't remember. Don't we reroll it?
Okay.
I think it was 11.
And
So is Elizabeth before after Finn or before me? 1, 2. Oh, I'm 4th. Gotcha.
and then Elizabeth, and then right here. So, as you approach the tents, the dust and sand just erupts in a shower of like geyser-like spray as this creature comes hurtling up out of the ground. That is what it looks like right there.
Oh my stars.
It-
Looks like a praying mantis, sort of.
Yes, ish.
Certainly not praying to any god that I would be in favor of.
Definitely not.
So,
How many of them are there?
so far you only see one as it comes hurtling up out of the ground.
What's it called? Do we know?
Roll a nature check.
14.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You recognize it as an ankeg.
A what?
An ankeg. It burrows underground using tremor sense to detect prey. And then you recollect that there are rumors that it has some kind of an acid secretion that it's able to spit.
Oh,
It does go first. And it is going to... I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
All right. You said
17.
14.
all right. So you both take. Okay, you both take 7 points of acid damage.
I'm glad you got some stuff back here.
Yeah, we'd be done. 7 from 23 is 16.
All right. Okay, so it is then Victor, and he is not happy about getting caught full in the face by a spray. So he is going to attack the creature with Talon. That'll do. Really? 8. No, that will not do. So he hacks at it and just glances off the creature's hide.
Does he get 2 attacks or just 1?
He does. Oh, that'll do. That'll be 11 points of damage, sorry. 11 points of slashing damage to the Ankeg.
Everybody, as they finish their move, take their bonus movement to move out of my way, please. If we get to me, then it's probably going to be something like a thunder and a lightning bolt.
Okay.
That's more precise than the fireball. And it has the same damage.
Alright. So, we are at Finnan, who is going to move. Victor is going to take his movement to move around the creature so he's not in your line. So he's off to one side.
Okay, now
Finnan is going
behind
to
you
run to
either.
the other side of the creature, and he's going to sneak attack it.
Hey, very cool.
Unfortunately, he's not going to assassinate because reasons, but Unfortunately, he does not manage to penetrate its hide. And we're up to you, Becca.
Well, what do you think? Should I sacred? I mean, it hits. If I sacred flame it, it hits it. I'm not going to be flaming the whole woods area, so I'd like to.
And that's radiant, not fire damage. Fire.
Okay, so I'd like to sacred flame this
Okay.
thing.
Nope. Go ahead for it.
8 and 7. Plus.
15.
Plus. Nope, this is 8 and 7. 15 plus.
All right. That hurt it.
Good.
And Elizabeth is going to also attack it with the great axe. That's a miss. And she whacks it, and it just doesn't. And that's another miss.
Ooh.
But we are all out of your way.
And she moves off to one side
Yeah,
to get
but
out of your way.
who's 6?
You are.
Well, you give me 7.
Yeah, because I don't have 5.
Oh, okay. That's why I was. Okay, so we're going to do a level 3. And, so.
Lightning or fire?
Wow.
Lightning is.
Both are flammable, but on this point, it's not like there's sand. There's not any real.
Yeah,
danger
I
of
was.
catching
But
on fire.
I've got a much larger radius, and I've got people to either side. And I can hit it precisely with the lightning bolt.
Okay.
And that's the same amount of damage, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
So we're going to do that, and that's 6 d6s.
8d6.
Huh?
8d6.
I'm pretty sure it's 8d6.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I've been doing 4 at a time.
Yeah, you've been doing 4 and 4.
What we need is 8 6s. I mean, no,
Yeah.
the number is 6,
Oh, I see.
which I didn't get. Oh, I've got the wrong dice.
He's got a d8 in there.
Mm.
And I've got, yeah, I've got, let's do this. There. 3, 6, and 7 is 13. And 9 is 22, and 9 is 31.
All right.
That's nice.
It's looking rough.
Good.
But it gets to go.
It does.
Huh?
It does. And it's going to attempt to spray anyone who's online with you and you with the acid again as it opens his mouth and who is in line with it.
Well, we all moved aside.
Everybody
okay.
moved aside, it's just me.
Just him, sorry. But you
That's
told
okay.
us to get out of the way, so we did.
Fine. You kind of you
Actually,
hurl your lightning
scattering
bolt
if
at
you've
it.
got something that's got a...
You hurl your lightning bolt at it, and it sears into it, and then it kind of looks up, and
Yeah.
you're there, and you're within. How far are you from it?
Where is it?
Approximately?
We weren't told.
It
I just came
is-
in, I'm right in the, I didn't move forward from the
Yeah.
path.
So you're on the path. Yeah, it's within range.
Well, I was within range before, so I better.
Yeah, you're within 30 feet of it. It's popping out, like, just next to.
I didn't make it.
Shoot, this series of tents here.
Okay.
So I've got 9.
Okay. So you take 11 points of acid damage,
So I'm down to 5.
and
Right.
it is Victor. He's going to attack.
Glad you took the time to get the time on that. Maybe at 0.
That
Yeah, I was
is
at 0 the
a
last
miss.
Yes, come on, Victor.
Oh, that'll do. Going to expend the superiority dice.
Never mind.
Hmm?
Safer. Safer.
I was going to express my worries,
Yes,
and I
yes.
decided not to,
No,
because
yes.
every time I express my worries, the dungeon master seems to find what I was worried about.
No, it
No
just
worries.
appears. He has no worries. What? Me worry? No.
Okay. What's your DC, Nick? 15. 16. Okay. So that's 21 points of slashing damage from Victor. And he just lays it open across the abdomen region and kills it.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. So, where do you go from here?
Well,
Do you need to take a healing potion, or I mean,
Healing
do
surge.
something? Yeah. Healing
what's
surge.
what's a potion do?
A potion is. Do you have the card?
I do.
Oh, there.
2d4 plus 2 when you drink this potion. Potion's red liquid glimmers. when it's
Well,
agitated.
I've got 2 left, but you're not allowed to go down to 0 with your.
Hit dice? Oh, heck yes.
Okay, so I can take it down to 0 and save and see what happens. So that's a D6
Plus 2. Each time you use a hit dice.
Well, that's really good. 3 total,
Better than nothing.
and that's 4 total, so that's 7 more. So I'm up to 12.
Okay. So where do you go from here?
Back to the fortress to rest.
No. We haven't finished here. We still
I
don't know what's
know,
happened
I
here.
was-
Oh. Have we? We never even got as far as the tents, did we?
Not quite, no.
No. So we need to investigate the tents.
Okay, how do you go about investigating?
Well, I think given what just happened, does it make sense if we have one or two of us flicking open a tent and the rest of us like on guard, keeping our eyes peeled?
Sorry, I'm just getting Avengers vibes from that moment in the end of Avengers movie when they all tackle Loki.
Yes. Yes. So, I don't care who does the investigating.
Not me.
Okay. Yeah, you should stay someplace.
I've only
where-
got 12 points
Right,
of
exactly.
hit points.
Which tents do you investigate first, and which direction are you going? North or south?
We're going to
We're
be.
sort of heading south to that southern round of tents.
Okay. So roll investigation for the first tent.
15 plus. I don't have anything additional, so it's 15.
So Edra, you find a broken pocket watch. And what'd you get?
Net 4. I mean, a total 4.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. What's my investigation?
You get a bonus.
Investigation. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 9.
Okay.
I rolled 2,
Give us plus 7.
but I've got a plus 7 on investigation.
Nice.
You find under the cot inside an unwrapped peppermint lying on the ground, which has a hair on it.
It can
It
stay
can
there.
stay there.
So are you going to the next? So I'm assuming you each searched a different tent.
Yep.
Okay. So who's approaching the third tent?
It can be me. I went in first.
I wasn't going to be the
11.
one investigating.
Okay.
I know, but there
You
are.
rolled for it, so I figured
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
investigating. Okay. You find You find a handkerchief with a knot in it. The owner probably had something important they didn't want to forget. And you find the head of an ankh
Oh,
just
Of a
beyond
what?
the tent,
the head of that on
coming out of the ground.
Oh, great. Here we go
as you
again.
roll for initiative.
Okay, got another one.
It's
to deal
just
with here,
beyond.
guys.
It's about 5 feet beyond the back of the tent, which has a hole in it.
Nat 20.
Oh, you're first.
There we go.
Unless someone else rolls better than you.
I've got 18.
So should you be doing anything at all?
I roll.
Yeah, if we can get ahead of it. Got
I can stand back. I'm not going to
first
close.
hit.
And you
As a matter of fact, I might move further away first.
So, what was yours? Not 20. Yours was
What did I say? 18.
18. Okay. So it's Edra, Finnan, Victor. Then Elizabeth.
I'm 6 with an 18.
5. Oh no,
I'm
sorry.
five.
You were up with You're 3. Sorry. It's Edra, Finnan, Rongier, Victor, Elizabeth.
Pancake.
What?
Pancake is last.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to.
So I've got a 3, but
gonna
I don't
flambe
have
it.
a 3.
I can't find the card for some reason. It's
Okay.
missing.
That's cool. I know I'm
Why?
a 3, that's all.
Yeah.
Do I have any possibility of flambeing it and moving? Do I have
Yeah.
that? Okay.
So it's about
Can't
20
be
feet
that
away
far.
from you.
Yeah,
right?
it can't be that far away from me. Oh, wait, I don't do that. Sorry, flambe is 2d8. Sorry, my brain is not functioning. I apologize. I can't see your dice here. 8. Thank you.
Oh, you're
5
on
and
the
3
D4.
is 8.
Oh no, you're not. Never mind.
What?
9.
So 8.
Okay. That was the unkick. Takes 8 damage.
And then I'm going to move back out of direct line with it.
So I've got 30. It can shoot the stuff 30 feet
Yep.
from my memory, and I can shoot mine from 60.
Uh-huh.
And how far away am I from it?
Given where you were in the tent, were you searching the first tent or the second tent?
Second tent.
Second tent? Okay. You are, it is right on the edge of the green,
Uh-huh.
just behind the third tent from the right.
Okay.
So I need to move someplace where I can see it,
Uh-huh.
but as far away as I can,
Uh-huh.
just about. Certainly more than 30 feet.
Can
So are you
move
going
into the-
straight back or are
Yeah.
you going around?
Where is it?
Like I said.
It's
It's
right
right
here.
here.
It's on the edge of the green. So if
So
you drop,
if I come over this way, and I'm where?
you're here at this second tent, or at the
I'm
second
here?
tent. No, second tent is. We only had 3 tents to investigate. It was this
Well,
one.
you had 4 tents.
4 tents. Okay, so you're at this one.
And it's next to the
And
fourth
it's next to
tent.
the third. Next to the third one. He's
You're
here.
here, it's about here.
Okay.
I
Where you
can
going?
probably shoot over the fire is what I was thinking.
So you're going straight back towards the fire?
I'm going beyond the fire, if I can.
So you're going like directly back across the fire? Ish?
Yeah, so that
It's
I'm
a dead fire, it's not going to burn your feet or anything.
No, I'm just. What I was thinking is.
Okay.
More than
As
Just a
you-
second.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just a second. I'm here, right?
Yeah.
So it's here.
Nope. It's down on the a little further. Yeah, there.
So I can. I want to move so that I've got a direct line of
Okay.
sight.
As you
with
cross
it.
the campfire, you see another gout of
Oh, no.
sand and dirt about 10 feet away from that little log next to the fire. That way. Like direct, yeah. About 10, 15 feet away from that thing. As a
The
third
fine is you don't
on-keg.
want to move around these things.
So now there are 2 on-kegs in play. One. Okay, fine. There's an on-keg. Do this so our audience can see. On-keg here. Wizard here. I'm assuming somewhere in this area.
Yep.
On-keg here.
Wow.
I'm flanked.
And Edra is in this area.
Edward ran back towards that first tent. As far back as I was allowed to go. Yeah.
30 feet is 10, 15, 20, 25. You're about here in this general
And
arc.
I'm more than 30 feet away from each of them.
You're 20 feet away from the first one
I
when
thought
when it first broke ground. So
Wait.
if you're here,
Oh, okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So 20 from the one that just came up?
Yep.
Only one?
Well.
And it's not me
Do you
yet
have
anyway.
your... Would you put your shield
Stab
I
on?
in
didn't
defense.
put my shield up this last time. I forgot.
It usually happens when you... Yeah, it would happen. You would have used it, but
Okay, so you can use
it
for the
doesn't
next one.
save you against a dexterity saving throw, which is all that you've been doing so far. So it's wise of you not to run the charges on something that won't save you anyway. Because
Okay.
if it won't reduce damage if it's a dexterity saving throw. It just improves your armor class if you're being attacked,
Okay.
and nullifies magic missile shots.
Okay. Okay. So,
So who was number 2?
Finnan.
Okay.
You've
You
already
haven't
shot,
actually.
right?
Yeah, you shot.
did,
So
yeah.
Finnan is going to shoot his short bow at it. Okay. 10 points.
Which one's that? The one next to that Edward shot, or?
Yeah. Yeah, he's sneaking up around the outside of the tents on the green area.
Uh-huh.
So he's over on the green,
Yep.
kind of in the bushes almost,
Mm-hmm.
shooting. He's further back. He's like out of range of it,
Okay.
but he's out further than 30 feet. But he's line of sight because he didn't really move after the last battle.
Right. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
So he kind of, they were just kind of letting you guys search while they caught their breath, and then and then this happened, and they all came pelting over. So, Finnan is going
3.
to
Oh, okay. Finnan's next, right?
fire his stat. There are times when I hate these things. Finnan is going to fire his short bow at it for 10 points of damage. And that's his turn.
And then it's me.
Yes. I'm usually
And-
doing a lot of damage.
I've got one. Oh,
He's also going to take the dodge action that's as his bonus action.
too bad they weren't lined up. Doesn't do any good to. Well, I've already used my movement to get to where I am, or I was using it now. Yeah, I'm using it now to get to where I need to be, and then
Yeah, technically, yeah.
and then I've got a quandary as to which one to attack.
Only one of them can hit you with its.
Yeah,
acid
I was going to
attack.
go to the one on the.
Okay, go for it. What are you attacking with?
I'm gonna electrocute it. Or
Okay.
Lightning bolt it. Which means I'm down to none there. And now I need 4. There's no
punch.
dexterity save on those.
Well, yeah, it's a dexterity save.
For the lightning bolt?
That's how it happens. Listen,
Oh, I didn't realize that.
that's all I've been doing back here. It's not magic missile. It doesn't automatically hit. Lightning bolt makes a dexterity saving throw. Takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
So
Don't bother.
We nat
I've
20.
already killed it.
Oh no, we nat 20'd.
I'm sorry. Look,
It's okay.
I don't make the rules here. I just roll the dice.
Well,
right.
it just wasted my most powerful thing.
Did he use it? He didn't bother.
He fired.
Oh,
and
I see.
rolled the dex save.
Gotcha.
on
And
it,
he right.
and
Yeah, it happens.
nat 20 on it.
It
You
happens.
guys have all nat 20 on my
That's
attacks.
right.
Like you
I've
nat
never
20
nat
against.
20 on an attack.
No, on dex saves, taking no damage from an attack.
Yeah, that has
You've done it
happened.
twice, I know.
Yes.
Um,
I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm sad. I'm very
All right.
distressed. But
so who's next?
Victor.
All right. Victor is going to run at the one that is menacing.
Behind
He
the
can
tent or by
barely-
the fire?
I think he can barely make the one that's attacking behind the tent if he attacks with disadvantage. So he's going to do that. He can attack at 10 feet with disadvantage. Because that's something that I was looking at.
Yes.
on-
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to make an attack at disadvantage. And he... Okay. He falls prone. Tricking. Because
Ooh,
he's
good job.
attempting the attack.
Okay.
Who's next?
Elizabeth.
Is that a second attack or is that his first?
That was his action.
Okay, he gets.
In that one.
Okay, I figured he got his second one and he could.
He would have to use half his movement to get up,
Okay.
which he doesn't have any movement left. So. Elizabeth is going to run in, attempting to. Oh, that's better. She's going to burn a fighting spirit to get advantage to cancel the disadvantage. And she gets 19? 19.
Ooh, nice.
And that'll be 8 points of damage.
Sweet.
Against the Ankeg. And then her second attack. So with advantage, does not hit. Again, I don't make the rules. I just roll the dice.
Right. Okay, so.
Who's next?
They are.
Okay. So the first Ankeg is going to attempt to spritz you.
Who, me?
Well, you're the only one in range at this point.
Oh, that's. Okay.
Plus your dex save.
Yeah, I.
I'll leave in your saving throw there. Up in the little box of saving throws. There it is.
19.
Okay. So you take 4 points of acid damage. And the other one is going to attack you.
Nice.
No, it's going to attack Victor.
Okay.
And it's not going to spray him, it is going to bite him.
Ooh.
Okay. So Victor takes 17 points of so Victor takes, what did I say, 17 points
17 points.
of slashing and acid damage. as it just picks him up off the ground and just kind of grabs him off the ground. So, top of the round.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. The first one tried to attack me, and the second one
So
attacked
I'm gonna flambe that first one again.
Okay.
Let's see. There it is. Right in front of my nose. All right. I take it that means that I can throw. 10.
Okay. It's hurt. Who's next?
Finn.
Finn is going to be like, put him down! And that will be, I believe that's a hit. It's a hit.
Is this the wounded one that has Victor, or the other one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Uh-huh. That's a hit. That's 8 points of damage. And he's good on arrows.
It's what?
He's good on arrows.
Good.
Okay.
And then it's me.
Yes.
And
Excuse me.
Victor is still in the thing's mouth.
Mandibles, yeah.
And obviously he didn't get knocked out of the mouth by having any magic missiles wouldn't knock him out of the mouth. I'm trying to figure out, so let's go for the other guy with a level 1 because I'm running out of spells. Oh wait a minute, let's do a level 2.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to do a level 3. Right. So that's 4. Should be ready. There it is. They hide. So I'm rolling 4. 3 4s plus 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 4 is 16.
Okay.
On the one that just attacked me. That's the first thing to hit there.
Yeah.
16 points of damage. Okay. Respectable.
Yes.
Respectable. Who's next?
Victor. So you do
Victor
it.
is going to attempt to break the grapple. That'll do. So he just peels one of its mandibles loose and drops to the ground. And he's going to use his movement to get around behind it.
Oh, excellent. And then he stays there. That's what he can do, right?
Yes.
And he doesn't have an
So
attack
then it's
left
Elizabeth.
or...
Nope. Elizabeth is going to move up on it. And she's going to attack it. That'll hit for 12 points of damage.
Nice.
She's going to attack it again.
Nail it.
Unfortunately, she does not. This thing has tough armor.
Yeah. Tough armor.
And I'm rolling horribly tonight.
I think, yeah, that's a universal tonight.
You're not rolling horrible for the,
Found a 3. Here you
the
go.
opponents. Oh, you found my 3.
Oh, sweet.
So,
It's to them.
alright. It is going to turn around and attempt to grab Victor again.
Oh, fail. Miss.
Victor takes 10 10 total points of damage and is knocked unconscious.
Yes.
So he grabs onto him again, and this time he just kind of sprawls limp in its grasp as hold on.
Did you get to use that part?
I forgot to use my bonus action to use Second Wind.
Oh, bummer.
That cool fighter ability.
Yes.
Oh well. Yeah, he's unconscious and grappled.
Grappled. Okay, the other guy has an attack still? Because I can do something.
No, it just made its attack.
Okay,
It
so
just made its
it's up to
attack.
me
No,
then.
it's up to you.
Okay, so where is it? I'm not finding the one that this almost at 0. I can do something for it.
Spare the Dying is a cantrip.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's over here. Okay, so I have to touch him. I'm not that close. I don't think I'm like 50 away from him. I think. So I can't even get there in a dash, can I?
And you'd use your action to dash anyway.
Yeah. So okay, is there something I can?
Okay, what's the range on Healing Word?
Mirror range.
I mean, it's not the end
Adds
of the
my
world.
roll
He
to
can-
boost
he
their
can
hit
still roll
points.
healing. He can still roll death saves.
I can. Okay, so my healing word is if I can't run over and touch.
Correct.
So if you can't touch, yeah. So it's D4 plus 4.
What's the range?
It doesn't say. Obviously I forgot to write that down.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up here. Go ahead and write it down.
Yeah.
Healing Word is 60-foot range.
Oh, okay. I'm within about 50, as near as I can tell. So that works.
And
so
it's D4 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
spellcasting ability.
I'm assuming that's what you use
Plus
for
7,
attacks.
yeah.
So it's D4
So-
plus 7.
7.
Is it up here?
It's right here. 8.
Okay. He's awake.
Howdy. How's the view up there?
I don't like it.
I'm glad to hear that. All right, Ron Gear's on.
That was
It was
you're
me.
1 and I'm 3.
Finnan is going to
Oh, Finnan, sorry about that.
fire a shot. That'll do. He's going to deal 6 points of damage to the Ankeg. And
Is that the one on Victor?
yep. Oh, it's hurt.
Good. That's what we want.
He's going to start running towards you.
The
Who is
Ankeg or
Victor?
Finnan?
Finnan.
Finnan, okay.
Alright.
Why towards me?
You'll see.
Okay. Very
You're
good.
tall.
And then it's me.
He can theoretically hide behind you.
Oh.
That does not sound like
We're going to do a level 2, my last level 2, and magic missiles because they hit.
Okay.
the same, the most wounded one or the other guy?
The one that's attacking
The
me.
one that's
Yeah.
bashing him.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody else has attacked that one yet, so I
Oh shoot! I forgot to make the attack for that one. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
It is going to move forward and attempt to attack you. Oh, that'll miss. You're fine. It slides forward and you could manage in front of you.
Oh. Well, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to retreat away from it, but because I try and stay.
Yes.
I could have done that.
We're all
What?
making mistakes.
What did you forget?
Well, I could have moved moved 15 feet away as my movement after my first attack. I've got 60 feet, and
So you can after this one.
he can only
Protect
he
your
can
movement.
only move 30 feet, and he can only move.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a learning curve.
Oh, not good. 3. I can't read that one until I pick it up. 4. That's the worst roll of the day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So you're making an impression,
And then I'm going to
It's
move
not a
back.
positive one, is it?
and you're going to run 30 feet backwards.
Yeah.
All right.
Is Finnan able to keep up with him?
Finnan isn't there yet.
Oh, okay,
He
he's just running toward him.
dashed 60 feet from where he was on the green over wherever he is. I can't see him.
Oh yeah, right, right.
I mean, strategically, I want to be more than 30 feet away from any of them.
I get that.
Okay.
How far did that one move?
30 feet.
So I'm close. Am I gonna have to move?
Well, it moved
mine?
20 feet to get up on him because he didn't move away from the 20 feet that was on there.
But I'm gonna have to move back now, also. Okay, when it's my turn. I have to remember that.
Whose turn is it now?
It is Victor's.
Alright. Victor is going to turn around the one that attacked him and just go, I am not your chew toy! Oh, that'll do.
Good.
Yeah, he completely just hacks it to pieces. He whacks its head off and chops the mandibles, everything's dead.
Cool. Does he have second wind or surge or anything?
He's going to take his bonus action to use second wind, thank you.
And then hopefully somebody can attack the one that's attacking.
Yes. That's
D10
right.
plus
Enough.
5. So he's at 17 hit points, and he's going to go charging towards the Ankeg that is menacing you. Elizabeth is also going to away. Okay. So he's about 10 feet away from it on the south side of the tent line.
Okay.
And Elizabeth is following up. So she's about similar distance from it.
Okay.
And she is going to chuck a javelin. 2 javelins technically. Miss. Oh, that'll do. Seven points of damage, and her javelin supply is fine.
And then what she should do when she gets done with her movements is move back so that she's more than 30 feet away for acid. I'm yelling that to Lisbeth as a suggestion. Get back! Stay
She
away
burned
from
all
it.
of her movement already.
Huh?
She burned all of her movement
Oh,
already.
okay.
Just getting in range of her javelins.
Okay.
Makes sense. So me.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
she could have held back, and I mean, she may have fired with disadvantage, but either way, she's like used all of her movement.
Are you number one?
I am number one.
I think we're at. They are what?
Oh, they're the ones. They shoot. I was gonna skip right over
So,
the ones.
We don't want to have
The one
anybody.
guy. I only get one of them though.
One remaining Ankeg is going to charge down on. Oh, never mind. Recharged. He's going to attack with acid.
He's gonna what?
He's going to acid spray at Elizabeth. She's going to totally make her saving throw.
Yes.
So she takes 4 points of acid damage. Which doesn't really hurt since she has 12 temporary hit points from Fighting Spirit.
Nice.
They don't tickle either. Alright.
No. Says mine. Now, give me some. What is that line?
Now you give me some fighting room.
Okay. So I am going to flambe Ankeg number 2. And
Okay.
then whatever I have left, I'm going to retreat to be out of range of the acid. So, flambe baby. Four and 8 is 12.
Okay.
We're more than halfway there, guys. We've got some.
It's looking
I'm
rough.
on the run.
And then it's Fenton.
Alright. Finn is going to. He's going to use his dash action. Alright, his dash is a bonus action to run up on it.
Up on top of it?
Not literally on
Oh,
top of
okay.
it.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
Well, okay, fine. Literally on top of it, onto its back.
Oh,
He's
I
going to
was-
run up on his back
Oh.
and because he's on its back, he's going to get advantage, which gives him sneak attack damage if he takes.
Yay.
So I'm going to short sword it, and that'll hit. 3, 7, and what is it now for you, man?
You're up.
What's your sneak attack? Oh, 3d6. Okay. Okay. 3, 7,
That's it.
13, 16. It's not looking good.
So it's how many points of damage total?
16 points of damage from Finn.
16 points of damage.
And he's up on top of it. Like up on its back.
And then it's me.
Hi,
And
Kitty.
I'm gonna level 1 magic missile.
Okay.
I like the surety of hitting,
That's a good thing.
but I don't really want to get that close to it.
I'm with you. I'm carrying a lot of damage points right now. I don't need to anymore.
Four, 7. 10, 11, 12, 13.
Alright, so as you fire your burst of arcane darts into its chest, it kind of shudders and then just collapses with them and just kind of surf riding all the way down.
And then it stopped. It just stopped.
And he did too this time. Alright.
Whew.
What time is it?
Pushing 9.
Alright. In that case, we will stop there. And we'll pick up again at a later date as our characters stand over the carcasses of 3 Ankegs in the loggers' camp, trying to figure out what in the name of the 9 hells happened here.
Yeah.
We will pick up again next time. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.